Hi guys. So, as you know, the World Economic Forum and all these, should I say, called globalists, calling this the fourth industrial revolution. So, if they're calling it the fourth industrial revolution, obviously that means that technology and is going to change drastically in the next year or two. I think probably more technology will come out than ever before. We'll probably see obviously a drastic change, especially in artificial intelligence. You know, where, as you know, about the smart cities and smart homes will come more frequent as more people adapt all the smart technology. So there's now, I mean, smart TVs even and stuff like that. But I think at the end, the probably the last half of this year, I think we'll see technology that's about to come out that they will release to the public, which is probably they probably had for years and years and even decades, but they just hide it. They hide it from the public, keep it to themselves, and release it when the time is right. And I think the time is right now because they're calling it the fourth industrial revolution, and obviously in every industrial revolution, whether it is the so-called actual industrial revolution after the war, or even the internet age. Now it's the AI age. So we're going to see drastic changes in the next year or two, I'd say. I think they say that the smart grid's supposed to be rolled out by 2025. So here we've got Boston Dynamics robot dogs spotted taking walk alone on Florida beachfront. I mean, when I say about the pets and stuff, and this does worry me a little bit because we've all, we've got a dog, a family dog, and it's not mine, but it's my parents' dog, and we love I love him to bits. Biscuit is a beautiful dog, cocker spaniel, and I just look at him and I'm thinking, where are they going with all this? And they're creating these robotic dogs, and they're talking about how everyone will have robotic pets in the future. So what happens to ordinary pets? And they're saying that pets are going to be expensive. You know what I mean? So where are they going with that? I don't know exactly, but yeah, why create something like this? And why make robots look like humans? That don't make any sense. Well, it does if you know what's going on and where they're going with it, transhumanism and merging humans with machines. And they're even saying that eventually you won't be able to identify the difference between a machine and a human. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, can you even call them human? They've got walking robots now. Boston Dynamics. Have a look at the walking robots that they have. All they have to do is put, some type of Alexa style or Siri style voice control activation that can listen and identify what you're saying and respond to it. All they have to do is put that into a walking robot, and there you go. You've got a walking talking robot, a walking talking AI robot that understands what you're saying. I think we're there. We're already there. All they have to do is release it to the public, into the public, streets, which will probably become very soon. That's when things are going to get very weird and actually quite freaky as well. Nothing cute about this at all. It reminds me of that Black Mirror episode, Metalhead. So yeah. Anyway, research the fourth industrial revolution. The World Economic Forum's got a video on it. It's all there. AI, artificial intelligence technology is going to just rapidly change. Not for the good, obviously, because it's going to be mass surveillance, mass control. Everything's smart. Everything you do is accessible to the elite. They can deduct points from your social credit score. That's what's coming, the Chinese social credit score system, as well as all the artificial intelligence that will control your everyday life. So yeah, what a lovely future we're heading into. Or not. Quite dystopic, if you ask me, unless people fight back, but can't see that happening at the moment. But people need to realise where we're going. And if people think that this is a great thing, you know. They've put it in the movies, haven't they, all the sci-fi movies, you know, what the future will be like, and they made it look like it's such a cool thing. Oh yeah, that'd be so cool. Robots walking around and talking, you know, and everything's done automatically without having to do anything. But your life's going to be controlled by AI, you know, and it's just going to be complete mass surveillance control. It's very dystopic where we're going. And a lot of it is predictive programming. They put it in and trying to, and I suppose, familiarize you with what's going on. You know, and this will be for the very few, because obviously if they want to depopulate the world to 500 million, which is written on the Georgia Guidestones. If you haven't looked at the Georgia Guidestones, I suggest you go look, because they were erected in the 1980s, 660 years after the death of the, or was it to do with the Knights Templar. 666 years they were erected. And I think it's all coded and everything, and where they are, you know, and they have 10 commandments on them. You can read them and have a look. One of them is unite humanity with a living language. They want one religion. And the most alarming one is the 500 million, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Now, there's 7.5 billion people on this planet, over 7.5 billion people on this planet. So that means over 7 billion people have to perish. And how are they going to do that? Well, I don't know. What's everyone taking at the moment to stop a so-called CV-19? You know? Think about it. Everyone's taking something at the moment. You know, probably best not to take something like that, because, as you know, even doctors have confirmed that they don't know the long-term effects, and they've confirmed that it is the largest human trial ever done. It is a human trial. It's a genetic, and they're not even, you can't even call them, you know, what they are, the VACCINE, because they're not. They genetically modifications. That's what they are. And obviously they know that they're going to lose about 99% of the population just taking that. So yeah, think about it if you're thinking of taking something like that, guys, because God, heck knows where it's going. You know, it's crazy. We're heading into a very, very crazy future. You need to be prepared for what's coming. Obviously, the 500-day ritual is nearly up. 21st of June. They'll probably plan something else. Maybe I'm reckoning a cyber attack. I mean, they've obviously got the frigging. They'll probably play it down a little bit from the 21st of June, like when not much happens, and suddenly probably towards the winter they'll introduce a cyber attack, because they've got they're doing an exercise, you know, like Event 201, before this so-called virus went round. They did Event 201, and that was an exercise. It was all orchestrated, where a virus went around the world and everywhere had to shut down. They talked about social distancing and face coverings and all sorts of stuff. And another one's Clade X as well. They did another exercise called Clade X. And now they're doing an exercise, the same people are doing an exercise called Cyber Polygon, which is what would happen if there were a worldwide cyber attack and complete shutdown of the grid. You know, where all the electricity, the internet, everything just goes down. And Klaus Schwab said that it would dwarf, in his own words, it would make CV-19 look like a hiccup and dwarf CV-19. So, yes, we are definitely going into some very strange times. Because not enough people are waking up. Not enough people are waking up. I don't know what it's going to take for people to wake the fuck up. Yeah. So I've seen this quite a lot. They even had a paintball gun on it. I think it was mockery, probably to mock the predictive programming in Black Mirror, I'm reckoning. But yeah, interesting time we're heading. It could go either way. We don't know what they're doing. You know, they're talking about how China is a threat to a cyber attack. You know, I'm just saying they could do a cyber attack, blame it on China. Oh, let's blame China. Let's bomb China. Oops, going to war with China. Oh no, World War III. All could lead up to that. Who knows? I'm just saying. Who knows? These people are psychopaths, and you know, I'm sorry, I'm fear mongering, but this is the future we're going into, guys. This is the truth. They want to depopulate the world. They're going to do everything they can to get to their 500 million that they want, because they obviously want it. It's obvious. It's written down. They're not going to say it directly. That we want 500 million people, 7 billion people have to perish. They're not going to say it, but they're hinting at it. Carbon neutral, zero carbon. We are made of carbon. We breathe out carbon dioxide, and the plants breathe in carbon dioxide. It's part of life, and they want to get rid of that. So yeah. That's where we're going, guys. Crazy times ahead. We've done Agenda 21, which I'm guessing was the jab. Get everyone jabbed for the V or for the CV. And I think Agenda 2030 will be something else. There'll be other events leading to Agenda 2030. And then I think the final goal is probably 2050, maybe even before that. They're probably even, I think they're rushing things now to get things done, from what I've looked into. So maybe before 2050. But yeah, we're going into some weird times, very strange times, disturbing times to say the least. Things we've never experienced in our life before. Crazy things, even crazier than World War II by the looks of it. So yeah, I would just get ready, guys, because what we've seen, they've played it down at the start of this year, haven't they, a little bit? But I would say towards the last half of this year, things are going to frigging get crazy like we've never seen before. Things are going to really, really get crazy. We're going to see lots of stuff happening. It'll be like a movie. They love movies, don't they? They love theatre. They love putting on. They've put on a show for us for years, haven't they? Through the media and the internet and the TV. They've done it for years, but looks like they want to involve us now. But don't say we didn't warn you. We warned you. People still don't want to push back. If enough people woke up, we could stop it all. But it doesn't look like it's the case at the moment. I'm hoping that changes. But all you have to do is look at the statistics of the so-called what people have taken, especially in the UK, and realise that, I don't know, looks like we're on our own. We are obviously fighting for it, but against it, but looks like there's not going to be many of us fighting for it. Is there hope? I mean, there still is hope that one day people will wake up. I don't know how, to all this madness that's going on, because some people are so indoctrinated. They're you just can't see them waking up. Maybe they'll have an epiphany. Let's hope. Right, thanks, guys.